Thank you for visiting Wealthy Coins again. What's going to happen in the next 48 hours was revealed by the CEO of Shiba Inu. Latest updates about Shiba Inus. After the U.S. Federal Reserve hiked interest rates by 75 basis points on Thursday, the cryptocurrency market went into the red. Bitcoin had modest declines while Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which had been performing exceptionally well, saw losses. As Uniswap and Polygon advanced, Bitcoin remained below its most recent $20,000 support level. Watch this video as the CEO of Shiba Inu spills the beans on what's in store for the next 2 days. Latest updates about Shiba Inus. For more videos like this one, which features expert analysis and pricing predictions for Shiba Inus, be sure to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. On November 3rd, most crypto tokens were trading lower, with the exception of a handful of altcoins and stablecoins. Among the losers, Dogecoin took a 7% hit, while Shiba Inu fell 4%. On the other hand, Polygon saw a 6% increase. Trading just around $1.01 trillion, the worldwide market cap for cryptocurrencies fell more than 1% in the past day. Nevertheless, the overall trade volume increased by over 40%, reaching $102.76 billion. In October's final days, Shiba Inu displayed a lot of bullish strength. The price of a SHIB is displaying a handful of continuation of trend signals after last week's profitable bullish trade suggestion. We have specified key thresholds to help you gauge what to do next. The price of Shiba Inu shocked the cryptocurrency world in the last week of October, when the infamous meme coin surged 55%. When a SHIB was trading at $0.0000109 last week, the bullish thesis predicted that a 20% rally would test the bearish liquidity levels close to $0.0000135. And then some. The bulls confirmed the premise of a bullish trade, printing $0.0000159, a final monthly high. Due to bearish reluctance to short the Shiba Inu price after it surpassed day traders' expectations, the current auction price is $0.0001189 USD. Since the new high was set in October, a SHIB has fallen 21%. Volume increased throughout the rise, and the relative strength index entered oversold territory. Currently, SHIB is bidding slightly higher than its 8-day exponential moving average. This is the initial encounter with the moving average following the bullish cross on October 27, which triggered the extra 30%. And since the RSI is still in the positive zone, it's possible the rally can go on. Taken together, these indicators suggest that the SHIB price may test the limits of newly formed shorts close to the $0.0001509 USD monthly high. The market value would rise by 30% if prices were to rally from where they are now. The 21-day simple moving average is located beneath the $0.0001040 liquidity zone, which the bears might potentially breach, rendering the bullish argument invalid. Sweeping below the low might set off a further drop towards $0.00097. If the invalidation scenario played out, the Shiba Inu's value would drop by 17%. A Shiba Inu meme coin user named ShibaPlay_ has published data from Etherscan detailing the huge volume of transactions that have occurred in the last 24 hours in a series of tweets. At least 100 billion SHIB were carried by the biggest of these. There were a total of 202,438,224,930 coins in the biggest one. The unidentified bearer transferred a total of 847.9 billion canine coins. Warning: whale on the moor. SHIBs moved totaling 202,438,224,930. 100 billion SHIBs were transferred to the OKX exchange for sale as a result of these transactions. A sum of $10,268,000 would be sufficient to purchase the 850 billion SHIB described earlier. Gokhshtein Media founder and Bitcoin influencer David Gokhshtein had already announced a few days prior that he would be adding more Shiba Inus to his collection. he intended to acquire more than 2 million meme coins. Regardless of the opinions of the maximalists in these communities, he has reaffirmed his support for Dogecoin and Shiba Inu by saying that he is huge on both. Since hitting a local high of $0.00001415 USD not long ago, Shiba has been steadily declining over the previous several days. By 15%. The current price is $0.00001203 USD, which is within a range. The Shiba Inu launch has been updated with the latest information from Unification, the Shiba Inu Layer 2 builders. Unification hinted in June 2022 that Shiba Inu's public beta testing would be disclosed in the third quarter of 2022 or later. Shiba Inu was unable to be launched in the third quarter of 2022 by the Shiba Inu developers. In response, there was an avalanche of demands for information from the social media community regarding the team's work on the Shiba Inu launch. Satoshi Kusama, the head developer of Shiba Inu, has said that people continuously asking him about the release of Shiba Inu. Kusama promised an imminent unveiling in his statement, but he avoided providing any details. There will be a safe, vision-friendly product from the Unification Foundation, and they're working hard on it. In a blog post, Unification reported that the foundation expressed their commitment to working closely with the team to achieve the most secure and user-friendly vision and product. They acknowledged that the question of the project's release date is something they hear and consider every day, but emphasized that it is of greater importance to them to do so. The Shiba Eternity Official Player's Guide was released by Shiba Inu on November 3, 2022. Separated into 4 parts, the guide contains 1,150 pages. While apologizing to the community for the one-day delay, Satoshi Kusama dropped indications regarding a possible beta launch of Shiba Inu during the release. When asked about the upcoming beta release of Shiba Inu, he mentioned that the Shiba Eternity would also be publicized. Among Shiba Eternity's recent noteworthy accomplishments, which Kusama emphasized, are the game's over 250,000 downloads on iOS and Android, and the resolution of several bugs. A little later in the month he added, the game's update will be available. An exclusive NFT drop called Shiba Eternity Lore NFT drop on OpenSea will be available in the game. The prices of the artwork vary between 0.001 E to 1000 E. In addition, the Unification Foundation has declared that their collaboration with the Shiba Inu team would continue to be a year-round priority for external projects. The group went on to say that they will give it their all in their pursuit of a successful Shiba Inu launch. Unification showcased some continuing work on the alpha version in preparation for the public beta release. In an illuminating post-release, the Shiba Inu developers stated, in order to meet the needs of the massive audience that is eagerly anticipating it, the internal alpha is fine-tuned every day. Because of this, the core team has been working tirelessly on our advice and is almost ready to offer the product to the public in beta. We are eagerly looking forward to providing support, developing the product, and releasing an update to the public soon. Just over a week remains until the U.S. midterm elections. There are 435 seats in the House, and 35 out of 100 in the Senate up for grabs this year. The stock market has a track record of improving performance following midterm elections. The strong association between Bitcoin and major stock indices suggests that some investors anticipate a rebound in crypto prices after the November 8 election. Charles Schwab found that the stock market outperformed the 6 months prior to the election for 17 of the 19 midterm